Hi, I'm Stephanie White, and this is Court Vision. We're here today at The Ohio State University, home of the Buckeyes, and a sensational senior named Marcella Packer. Now Marcella's going to give us an exclusive breakdown of her three-point shot, so you might want to take some notes. Our first point is footwork and squaring off to the rim. Now Marcella, when we were young, we were taught footwork and squaring up are the most important aspects of your shot. Can you kind of take us through what you do to set yourself up for a shot?
Footwork is definitely the basis of having a great shot. I initially like to have my feet shoulder length apart and have them square to the basket, so I know I have the direct angle to score.
Now squaring up, a lot of times you talk about squaring up with your feet. It's just as important for your hips and your shoulders and your head too, right?
Definitely. I like to start low so they're all in a direct line and I'm straight on, so I know it's going to go in.
Marcella Packer from 22 feet away.
Now our second point is the importance of bending your knees. Marcella, can you talk about how important it is to get your legs underneath you in a shot?
It's the most important because I know in late games when I'm tired, if I don't have my legs, I'm not going to make a shot. So it's definitely most important, and it's really all you have when it's getting tired at the end of the game.
Can you demonstrate a little bit, maybe exaggerate a little bit, right here stepping into it, getting your legs underneath you?
Well, I want to be definitely ready to shoot when I catch the ball. So my legs are already bent, so I already be set.
Now, if you're short or long in a game when you're shooting, you make most of your adjustments from your legs?
No, for sure. If I'm hitting the right in front of the rim, I know I just got to get a little more lift on it.
Great
Packer
job.
steps up and knocks it down.
Our third point is hand placement. Some people like to catch the ball, slide their hand underneath. Some people catch it in a position to shoot already. Marcella, when you talk about placing your hands ready for your shot, what do you like to do?
Well, I was always taught to shoot with one hand, just have my other hand as a guide hand. When I approach my shot, I like to have my hands ready and catch the ball right here on the seam so I can go straight up with it.
Now when you're shooting it, you make sure the ball's off your palm when you have your guide hand up there, so if somebody hits you on your left hand, you still gonna get that off?
Oh, for sure. I got too much strength in here.
All right, let's take a couple shots right here.
Packer drains another one.
Now our fourth and final point is the release. Now as shooters, does it really matter if we have our feet set, our knees bent, our hands right, if we don't have a release?
Oh, not at all. It's one big package. The release is the most important part.
Now when you're shooting the ball, a lot of times people say, the goose in the rim or, hand in the cookie jar. What do you think of when you think about your release?
I pretty much already know it's going to go in, so I just hold it up and just being up for argument's sake.
Well, why don't you hold it up there and show everybody just how pretty it is?
Strong move by Marcella Packer.
One other thing that's really important for a shooter is confidence. Can you talk about your confidence on the court?
As a shooter, you have to have confidence. You're going to go through slumps where you're not making shots, and that's the one thing that's going to get you through it. Just keep taking shots and believe in what you can do.
Now to recap everything that we just talked about, there are 4 points when shooting the perfect jump shot. First and foremost, your footwork. You got to make sure your feet are set and you're square to the rim. What's our second point?
Second, make sure you're ready to shoot and have your knees bent.
Third point is hand placement. You want to make sure you have your left hand as your guide hand. If you're a right-handed shooter, your right hand underneath you. And the fourth and final point is release. It doesn't matter if you do all those other 3 things if you don't have the perfect release on your shot. Do you have a special spot on the floor that's your favorite place to shoot?